How did country go woke?
Country went woke when Nashville started firing the original guys that built, and ladies that built our music, and they started hiring people from California and New York. That's what happened.
We ruin everything.
Well,
Ruined Florida.
but you're from upstate New York.
Yes, actually, we're normal.
Much
Upstate
different.
New Yorkers speak sense.
Well, people don't know this, but there's more white-tailed deer in upstate New York than there is in Tennessee.
no one's ever called me that before.
Well, I'm glad to be the first. No, they replaced people in Nashville with people from the coast, and they started to change the dynamic and the narrative of the livelihood of those companies from the top down. And what happened was it not only affected the artists, but it also affected the songwriters. And I'll tell you this, songwriters, in my opinion, are some of the most powerful people in the world, because they take blank sheets of paper and they can write anything they want to on that blank sheet of paper.
Yeah.
And most of the time it means nothing. I've written over 2,000 songs in my life, and most of them you'll never hear. But a few of them you will hear. If you look back at the Vietnam War, you think about even guys that are, guys that I go, well, I don't agree with them at all, but I will tell you, back in the Vietnam War, they helped to shut it down. It was guys like Bob Dylan. It was guys like Creedence Clearwater Revival, John Fogerty. American songwriters that tap into the populist sentiment can put it on a page, sing it into a microphone, and project it through radio. They shut down the Vietnam War. Powerful, what that is. Today, it's a little bit different because the industry is completely overrun with whack job communists. Big time. But there's a few of us still out there that will write what we think, and we will not apologize when we sing it, and we'll stick it right in your face and make you deal with it.
Yes.
That's music. That's what it means to be an American artist. An American artist does not kowtow to the company. An American artist writes what they feel, and they sing it with conviction, and they make sure that you damn well hear it. Can I get a hell yeah out of Georgia one time?
Hell yeah.
That's what it is.
Yes, right on. You don't think about artists in music being affected by the same censorship everybody's felt. I can't say it because I'll get in trouble. I can't write it because I'll get fired. And to think that of all industries, country music, which is right at the heartland, it comes right from the beating heart of America. It's beloved mostly by conservatives who tend to vote red, that industry could be corrupted by these people and still manage to sell any records is baffling to me. Did it hurt sales? Did the industry suffer?
Well, so I can tell you when I made the move, I lost country radio and I lost the record industry because they're conglomerates now. So when I showed up on the scene, you had all these record labels that were independent, still big companies, but independent. And then here comes Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers. So between Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers, 95% of all record labels are owned by those three companies. And they are run by people who are woke ideologists who understand who the audience is. Oh, they get it. They know who it is. And so they sign artists that they think will speak to that audience. But they put guardrails around them and go, you can only go so far with what you're going to say. For instance, Megyn, you would never hear, I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. You're not going to hear that on country radio today. You're not going to hear, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. No, you're not going to hear that either. You're not going to hear those kind of lyrics on country radio because country radio is owned and operated by woke, liberal, crazy people.
It's amazing.
So it comes incumbent upon us, the ones of us that don't have contracts. I got no contract in the world with anybody. Can I get a hell yeah one time out of Georgia?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So it comes down to us. We got to be the ones that say it, that can cut through the creases in between the pages and get our message out and let folks out here who are all feeling like they're isolated. You know, the main thing they've done to us, Megyn, is they have made us feel like I'm the only one that's thinking that way. Mm-hmm. But then that song comes out. That song comes out. And everybody says, yes, I feel like that.
Yeah.
That's when you see some unity starting to happen in our country.
What does that feel like, John? You pick up that guitar, you get your six string.
It's my borrowed.
And you sing, I say and you sing all the things that they don't want you singing. And you project that message out into the world and you know it's resonating, you know they're listening and you're touching something deep inside of them. What is that like?
It's a responsibility is the way I look at it. You know, I have a high school diploma, grew up in a double wide in Amarillo, Texas, up in the panhandle of Texas. My dad's been preaching since he was 19 years old. My dad's 73 now, and he is just nasty in the way he comes at it. I mean, he'll tell you straight up what the Bible has to say about it. That's really all you should be concerned about, is what the Bible has to say about it, not what Trump or anybody else has to say about it. I support Trump, but what God has to say about it overrides him all day long. It's the way I look at it. And I think it's a very important time in our country, Megyn, because a lot of people are feeling that press. They're feeling that anxiety. What's going to happen next?
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad people in our country right now, a whole bunch of them. And you wonder, when are they going to show up and what are they going to do when they do show up? Mm-hmm. I was told about 3 or 4 days after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I was told by a couple of 3-letter agencies called me up and they said, John, make sure you wear body armor when you go out to play any publicly promoted events. I said, me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said, why is that? They said, because you're outspoken. Because you talk about things that they hate. And they, just be careful. Is what they basically told me, was that. So there's been a shift in the dynamic since Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Can I just say
I'm sure
though,
you felt it as well.
Honestly, I know that's real, and it's something that's been like an unspoken thing underneath the tour the whole time. But thank you for doing this, notwithstanding the threat.
Of course.
And thanks to you guys for being here, notwithstanding the threat. It's balls to the wall time. Like, we are all citizen soldiers right now, even just in showing up here. It took a lot of guts because it is a highly threatening environment. And not for 1 second did you consider canceling, because I know you. And that's the way we fight back. We show up, we do our thing, we sing the songs, we stand tall. There's risk involved, but there's risk involved in everything. There's risk involved in driving to the airport. There's risk involved in everything we do. This risk actually matters. This risk actually drives us to something that is unifying, right? Just sitting here with each other, it's like church. All these like-minded people who have the same mission generally in life, and we all have each other's backs, and you know that. You don't feel isolated. You feel that unity that is like uplifting, gives you the power to do the next thing. And then on top of that, you get a John Rich song? What blessings are we having here tonight? It's the one time of year that Birch Gold Group gives away free gold with every qualifying purchase. That's right, for Black Friday, when you convert an existing IRA or 401k in whole or in part into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold, Birch Gold will send free gold to your home for every $20,000 purchased. Gold started this year around $2,600 an ounce. By October, it was over $4,000 an ounce. Why? Global uncertainty. 2025 has been defined by trade wars. Central banks are pulling from the US dollar as the global reserve currency, and military tension continues to build. Gold thrives in times of uncertainty, and if you are looking to diversify your savings, Birch Gold can help you. Plus, now through November 30th, get free gold with a qualifying purchase. Just text MK to the number 989898 to claim your eligibility and for our free info kit on gold. But your opportunity for free gold with purchase will end on November 30th. So don't wait. Text MK to the number 989898 for full details. Message and data rates may apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.